Good morning, my name is Doreen Peterson and this is my Food for Life Instructor application for March 2014. We have some guests joining us this morning and I'm going to share with them how we can take a traditional marinara sauce and transform that into a nutrient-dense power sauce by combining 3 ingredients and adding those to the sauce. When I'm finished, I will provide a list of ingredients, some directions on the recipe, and also a little of the nutritional information. And while we are taste testing, I'll also answer any questions that you might have. So please relax and enjoy. Over here, I have a vegan tomato sauce to which I've added some heirloom tomatoes, left the skin on for the fiber content. I've minced some garlic and onions and sauteed them without oil so that we keep our fat content low. And I also used some roasted green peppers. Over here, I have 3 ingredients, and these are considered superfoods. They're superfoods because the calories are low and the nutrients are high, so this is great. I've got beans, I have some sweet potatoes, and I have some kale. For this recipe, I'm using 3 leaves of kale. I'm not cutting the center stem out because we're going to food process them, so we can go ahead and just put these in. I usually break it right in half and go ahead and just put these right into our processor. I'm going to turn it on just for a few seconds. Now this is just wonderful. This is comes out minced almost like parsley, and it's just a vibrant green, and it adds a real wonderful texture and flavor to our sauce. Okay, next we're going to work with our sweet potato. I have 2 small baked sweet potatoes here. Just going to slice this down the center, and I'm going to scoop out the flesh and add it to our kale. This is just a beautiful bright orange. There's a lot of beta carotene and lots of fiber in here. And I'm just going to lightly mix it in here with my kale. Okay. Next, we have our beans. Now I soaked and cooked these beans last night and I've pre-measured 2 cups. Now I've selected pinto beans because they have a nice creamy texture when you've mashed them and you're incorporating them into another ingredient. They're loaded with protein and fiber. And I just dab a little bit of stock onto these, and I use an old-fashioned potato masher. These are at room temperature, so they mash a little bit more easily. Now you can puree your beans, but I like to leave them a little bit chunkier for the sauce. Either way is okay. Now I'm going to take just a little bit of this kale sweet potato mixture and mix it right in with my beans. And I actually like to do this. It's kind of therapeutic. And I'm going to create just a wonderful protein, fiber rich, kind of a protein ball here. And I'm going to incorporate some of this right into my sauce. So I'm going to take about half of this mixture and put it into our marinara sauce. And I'll just stir this up a little bit and let it continue to simmer. I'd like to share with you a couple of other ways that you can use this nutrient mixture. So I'd like to introduce 13-year-old Brandon, who has an interest in culinary arts, and he also has an interest in the nutrition of his own food. So we are going to show you a veggie cup that we've made and also how you can make a delicious, thank you Brandon, I appreciate this. So here I've used a small ice cream scoop. I've added a couple of scoops of the mixture into just a glass cup and decorated it with some cut vegetables, so you've got a wonderful veggie cup. You can also use this, you just scoop a little bit of this out and you've got a terrific base for a veggie sandwich. I put it on a whole wheat tortilla and I'm going to sprinkle this with some cut vegetables. You can use this to thicken soups, vegetable soups, it's great, and we usually keep a couple scoops in a ball jar and we keep it in the freezer, so we've got plenty on hand for about 3 months. So here we have it, some great examples of ways to incorporate a great protein mixture into several meals during your week. Yes, sir?
You made us hungry. Let's eat.
Well, okay. That would be my husband, and he says that we're hungry. Let's eat.